Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on Forgotten Weapons. I'm Ian McCollum and I'm joined today by Jari Laine, who is CEO of Varusteleka.
Your pronunciation is getting better.
Yes. And we figured we would do a bit of an after-action report on Lynx Brutality 2023, because as you can probably hear, there's still some shooting going on. There are some afternoon stages that are still finishing, but we've finished all 10 of our stages over the course of 2 days. And well, I'll just jump right to you. What do you think? How'd it go? What were your favorite bits?
I have to say, and this is bottom of my heart, this was the best brutality match I have attended.
All right.
I have done fair amount and organized them. So I really like the facility is great, and Sika really pushed the envelope with some really innovative stages. I was stoked about it. So yeah, that's my kind of a feeling of the match.
The only reason I would hesitate to agree is that you've put on some really good ones for Finnish Brutality, and they're really close on par. This was even better than Lynx last year.
Yeah.
Lynx last year was phenomenally well done for a first-year match.
Yeah, and this for a second-year match is like,
awesome.
guys really have done a great job. Probably for the highlights, there was so many, but I think of course, fast roping is always cool. Grenade launchers are always cool, but somehow the most simplest stage where we set up the anti-tank weapon, it was so cool, simple, cool, pretty demanding. That was my favorite stage.
So sprints back and forth. You have to each make a couple of rifle hits, and then you have to retrieve a part of I don't remember which model, but of a tripod-mounted ATGM, and then assemble it up. And then once you have it all assembled, you make some more rifle hits, and then you have to take the whole thing back to the vehicle you got it out of.
Yeah.
My favorite stage, I have to give the credit to the electric fence stage.
Yeah, that was really innovative stuff.
So lots of people have done matches where you set up some stakes and you put some wire over it, and you're like, it's barbed wire, like crawl under the barbed wire. And then occasionally people will actually put barbed wire up. Giga put up electrified horse fencing wire, powered. There are a couple of people who are like, "Oh, that's cool, electric fence. It's not on, is it?" Oh, it is on. And Helicontext did a little compilation video of people getting painfully shocked, and a couple of people briefly blacked out from it.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Like, wow, that was fantastic. So there were some people who just weren't that careful going through it. And there were some people who took the damn the torpedoes full speed ahead approach, because not only was there wire on top, but there were a couple sections of dangling jellyfish wire. And some people said, screw it.
I'm going through.
How bad can it be? I'm going straight through. And a couple of them may have, I don't think any of them regretted it, but
no, but
it was painful.
Yeah. Yeah,
so
good stuff.
That's a contender with your trench stage.
Yeah, I definitely, and I got a lot of ideas.
Oh God! Oh, we're in deep trouble in Finland next time. No, my favorite stage to run, honestly, was the Kasarda drill.
Oh yeah.
I always like that, throwing kettlebell and shooting and repeating.
Yeah.
With an extra twist this time of you had to carry the kettlebell back with you and make a couple shots from the starting line again.
It was hard, and I made the stupid decision to kind of go hardcore and took the 36 kilos.
The original plan was you did the first part of it with a 36 kilo kettlebell, which is 90 pounds. And then you did the second half of it with a 24 kilo, which is a mere 55. And Jari, to be extra cool, took the 24 kilo and went, "Is baby kettlebell, proper kettlebell."
Yeah, because I learned some Slovenian, like Sikas imamaine kettlebell, which is Sikas kettlebells are tiny. So we wanted to plant that in a video, and that was the reason why I did it. I parred out, but I made a decent run. I managed to come all the way to back, but then I parred out, but it was worth it.
If I'd known you were going to do that, I feel like that's a challenge I would have had to do also because you did it. But I shot first and then you shot out. So whatever. Now, we were both running the same plate carriers here, but you were in armored and I was in open division.
Yeah.
So I chose to go open because I armored requires a minimum amount of weight of all of your kit together. Open obviously does not. Open is whatever you want to run. And I chose to wear this armor as actual concealable armor.
Yes.
So no pouches on it. I wasn't carrying water. I wasn't carrying a knife. I wasn't carrying a first aid kit. I had a bunch of stuff on my backpack, but I wasn't running that through the stage. Because this is in fact a plate carrier that you guys developed specifically to be low profile.
Yes.
So tell us where it came from.
Yeah, it's it has the origins for need to have the really slick plate carrier for rifle rated plates, which can be worn kind of concealed or at least low vis. So we made a really simple laser cut plate carrier. It borrows a lot from what we did with our PC-18, but do it as simplistic as possible. But that said, in a way that you can actually extend it into actual kind of plate carrier with all the bells and whistles.
Right. Yours would be kind of hard to differentiate from a standard plate carrier.
Yeah.
So what you did, it's simple, which is like the whole thing is lighter and thinner than most.
Yeah.
But then in particular, the shoulder straps are closer to the neck.
Yeah. So we did it the angle in a way that it really hugs your neck, but still, because you can adjust the length, the bigger guys can still fit in. And in order to give as much as room for the shouldering the rifle, this is best used with some shooter cut really thin plates like Hesco M210s or U210s. It's made for them, but you can stick in the SAPI 1012 plates as well. So in that sense, it's really versatile. You can run it like that as under the flannel shirt, or you can mount the placard and the backpack and the dick pouch and everything and side stuff. So yeah, it's a cool new product, and it was funny like that we ran the same base but with a different solution.
So for me, for magazines, I used an elastic, sort of elastic, cummerbund that has magazine pouches built into it.
Yeah.
Can I have one of your mags?
Yeah.
So these guys have elastic compartments right there in the cummerbund. So they are definitely harder to get out. I had one stage where I really struggled to pull one of these out. They're harder to get back in, but if you need a low profile plate carrier, you can carry 4 rifle mags and 2 pistol mags on the sides. Even a skinny guy like me, I have space for that, without really sacrificing any concealability.
Yeah.
So if you need them, they're gonna take a little longer to get out, but they are there.
Yeah, and those pouches are like measured in a way that you can stuff the small first aid kit, small radio, whatever in there, and then kind of it's really hard to re-index them, but if you are in that type of job or in at the stage, you don't have to do it.
Right. So.
And the color is cool. I think now we nailed the proper good Ranger green.
Okay. But you do also offer this in MO5.
Yeah.
And black?
No, not black. If there is a demand for black, we can do it. But now it's the Ranger green and MO5.
Nice. So
yeah,
they worked well for me.
Yeah,
I like the concept of concealable body armor that isn't just soft pistol Kevlar, but actual hard plates.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need to get the plates I have in here are borrowed from Polinar.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get a set of like good, thin, small, concealable, maybe slightly less protective, but still rifle plates.
Yeah, I strongly recommend the Hesco 210 series. The M210 is really good value for money, and the U210s are like, they're ridiculously expensive, but you get a lot of bang for a buck. Like they are 14 millimeter thick, and also they are multi-hit rated for 7.62-39.
Okay.
Mild steel core. So
nice. So what do we have? The next thing we have going on is Finnish Brutality, which is in about 2 months.
yes.
What sort? Can you give us any spoilers or teasers as to what sort of horrible things you have in place for us there?
Not too much, but kind of we try to be true for the brutality course that it will be challenging, both shooting, physically and mentally.
Oh, good.
We're running the 10 stages, 5+5, and there are some really old school stages, like where you go back and forth and multiple repetitions. There will be a stage where you need to work the full 180 seconds.
Okay.
That's gonna be awesome.
So you know that no matter how well you shoot it, you don't get to finish any earlier.
And then there is, last time we had the recon, now we have a preacher division where you need to do some really intensive physical evolution after each of the stages. So that's kind of what we have planned, and it's fully booked. We have 120 shooters in a main match, and RO match we have close to 50 people, so 170 shooters will enjoy their time on in August.
How long did it take to sell out?
I have some seconds.
They actually, I think on Instagram you had a live view of when the tickets went live, and it was like 120, 75, 34, 8 filled.
Yeah.
All right, well, I am excited for Finland.
Yeah.
We've had a great time here in Slovenia. Big thanks to Polinar Tactical for putting on a doozy of a match. You've got a high bar to meet, but I have no doubt that you will.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys.